Okay, good morning. Welcome to today's round 13 SCL clash. West Warriors against Chargers, as always, promises to be an absolute beauty. So here we are. I'm joined by Will, who is the Chargers representative today. He'll give you the Chargers team sheet now.
Yeah, so just to run through the Chargers side, at fullback we've got Nathan O'Connor. On one wing we have Alex Al-Shamiri. The other wing will be Ali Wallace. In the centres we have Oppie and Louis. 5/8 we have Charles Hammond. Scrum half we have Rob Dessington. At prop we have Charlie Whittington. Hooker is Jaden Reeder. The other prop will be Jeremy Dobson. Second rows Tom Willins and Munash from Handa. The loose forward today is Guy, and I can't remember his surname. Then on the bench we have Owen Sinclair, Alex McLean, Corey Shorrock and Luke Kavanagh.
Beautiful. And Warriors winning the toss, opting to kick and keeping that end, as you see on your screens. Number one, his debut season, Blake Nahu. Ethereal player, fantastic, real strong addition to the squad. Harrison Nichols out on wing. He's played there a couple of times this season, most notably against Hoists. His inside centre is Dan Munt from Crew. Tom Robertson, other centre, with Devon Wheatman out on the other wing. Pete Henschel at 6. Finn jumping up from the 2s this week because Jack Payne is unavailable. At 8, we've got Big Keanu. Again, debutant season, real big player in the middle there. Hooker, we've got Neil, 38 years old, though you wouldn't know it. Other hooker, Louis Robinson. Home game for him and Neil here. They both have played for Scholars in the past. Mitch Large, Ben Yerby at second row, and Chris Watkins, the captain, at loose. On the interchange, 14 is Matt Beasley, the tubbier Jack Payne, Dom Stark, Aidan Foster, and Kai Wright, forward interchanges on the bench as we look to get kicked off here.
What do you make of the West side today, Joel? Obviously, like Jack Payne, a big miss.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's probably the first time we've not had him playing, but we've got some really good halves in the side. Pete's very good. Pete's got a lot of experience. Finn's an excellent half as well and will step up really well. These two teams, it always tends to be a bit of an arm wrestle. Certainly was earlier in the season when we had the doubleheader at Richmond. As Warriors get a little bit of a roll on here. Put him on his back, head towards the line. Good from Louis.
Yeah, massive game today, considering the way the table's looking.
But that's it. It's all to play for. This is first place third, but depending on how results go, any one of the three teams could finish top.
Knock with a big carry there. That's last. So Des will look to get some good meters on this kick. He's a decent kicker, is Rob. I say that.
It's all right. It's not backwards. Blake picks it up. Harrison probably looked to scoot here. Nope.
Yeah, massive game in the context of the SCL season, considering that these two sides competed the last two grand finals. Obviously, West coming out victorious on those two occasions.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And I mean, you've got to look at it that Hoists have really kind of come back into it. They had by their own high standards, they had a really dreadful season last year.
Yeah, I thought Hoists looked really poor last season, and I saw them at our place. I think they beat us by 2 points and looked so much better.
They look like a proper rugby league team. They're really solid. They do the basic stuff very, very well. So it's going to be really interesting to see who finishes second and third, because realistically, that could be a grand final, that semi.
Yeah, quite easily, yeah.
It's the problem with having three such strong sides now this year. No one's unbeaten, which is a rarity for this league.
Is your one loss against Hoist as well?
Yeah, we lost by 2 points to Hoist on a wet Friday night. Great game.
Great
really,
carry
really
by
good
Louis
game.
there.
Sensational. Great post-contact meters. I think the ref's doing well so far, kind of letting the game flow. No penalties yet.
Neat little.
It's Blake. Can't miss him. Just look at those boots. I mean, when he gets going and when he gets running, any gap, he's going to take that. He's an absolute fantastic runner with the ball. Say that, he's down.
Yeah, who are the main threats then for West today, would you say?
Certainly Blake. Devon's a really good player. Louis generally plays 80 minutes at prop. Great. Probably I'd say our best forward in attack. The post-contact meters he makes is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Blake's definitely going to be. Yeah, he's a big lad, isn't he?
Godfrey.
That's Keanu.
All right there.
Joe, can you get me the...
Blake's going to be our danger man here, you'd say.
Okay. Yeah.
Famously scored our try against Widnes in the Challenge Cup.
Oh yeah, what a great day out that was.
Fantastic. Great weekend.
Came at our expense, obviously, having lost to you guys in the second round of the Challenge Cup. Well taken by Alex on that wing, and he cuts inside. It's a good carry.
They go again. Finn, for a halfback, really good tackler. Always gets himself in the right position. I mean, he's played at hooker, he's played at fullback, he plays everywhere. You know, you can put him anywhere on the spine, he's going to be really reliable.
Yeah.
It's a big old 10, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. Again, nice rarity to see a field in London with rugby league marking.
Yeah, I think it's probably the only one I've actually seen. Yeah, no, it's always a good day out at the New River. Pretty sunny day as well. It's pretty.
I know.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I thought it was going to rain. It certainly was last night. All those poor buggers watching Stormzy at 4 Points East got rained on. Stormzy by name, Stormzy by nature. Here you go, and then charges on the 5th.
Charles Hammond with the kick goes long, and he'll get a decent bounce on that. Will that stay? Yeah.
Oh, it's off the post.
It's a great kick.
Really good.
Yeah, Charles at 6 is a really big player for this side.
So given you've got another final today, we'll mention the London Men's Premier League. It's Chargers against Medway. Quite difficult in the context. You can't really drop players down given the importance of this game.
Yeah, it's an interesting one because it feels, especially this season, it really feels like it is. It's very much like a kind of just one club mentality where players are playing for both the SCL and the London Prem side. So we've got players out here today playing SCL that have played a lot of London Prem this season, and there's a lot of kind of mix between the teams, which is great. So it means that both sides are probably both sides at full strength, but means that
but as well they should be. It is a club game, and you know we don't want to create divisions between one club by saying you're a London Premier League player and you're an SCL player. You know, it's got to be interchangeable, and you've got to give those blokes who do well in training, do well in the London Premier League, a chance to get up and show what they can do against potentially the bigger and better teams.
Yeah, 100%. And it really feels like a very one club mentality. Anyone can play for either of the two sides that we put out on a weekend. And I don't know about you guys, but numbers this year have been great. We're getting kind of mid-20s at training every week. We've got, I think, over 80 players registered to play for us. It's nice to see rugby league thriving in London.
No, absolutely. I mean, everyone had a really tough time during COVID, and we saw numbers really push up from the Brits in our team. Myself included, and. Coming over to this, and then last year there was a bit of a lull. First year that we've been able to travel, so a lot of people going away for weeks at a time, and quite a few of the team are teachers, for example, and you've got to think that they're going to take the summer holidays and get out of here. But then this year's been pretty good. Again, similar to yourselves, we generally have a lot of boys at training. There's a lot of people putting the effort in, and it pays dividends. Look, 2 successful teams out there.
Yeah, very successful, and I think, especially when I think that's grounded in goal, and it'll be a drop out.
What's he giving here?
I think it will be.
I don't think he's given it. Given where he's walking from, he's not going to give that as lost in the tackle.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a drop out under the sticks.
Not sure.
So Chargers will get another set within the west half. I think especially when you watch these two sides play, whenever I've been down to watch these two teams, it really kind of sets the standard for rugby league in London. And I think particularly in the recent Challenge Cup.
That's a bad knock-on.
Yeah, that's not ideal. A bit of a let off for West there. So West,
I think we know where every dropout is going to go for the rest of the game now, don't we? Absolutely, and I think given both teams have put players into the professional leagues.
Yeah, it's impressive, and especially like when you look at some of the players that have gone from both sides to go and play for Scholars. I think we've got a couple of lads this year that have played a few times on dual registration with Scholars.
Yep.
So we've got a really good relationship with Scholars as a club. And we've got 3 or 4 lads playing there week in, week out that have kind of come through and been really heavily involved in Chargers. So it's great to see them go on and kind of kick on in the professional pyramid. But like you think about Jared Bassett.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's carving up
the
championship. It'd be interesting. You'd think Super League is probably a step too far, and whether he wants to do it or not. But
well, I was thinking about that.
You just can't do that from London.
Yeah, it's true. But I mean, he's really handled the step up to Broncos really well, and I don't know, it seems to be one of their kind of first names on the team sheet, one of their top try scorers.
Well, he's traditionally a fullback. He's always played fullback, and now he's playing centre. Yeah. But he's really relishing it, and he doesn't want to go back to fullback. Obviously, they got Alex Walker at fullback.
Yeah, of course.
But
that's a neat little chip.
Oh,
2 fullbacks competing for the ball.
Interesting. Let's see what the ref calls here. It's definitely gone forward from someone. Oh, it's giving it Warriors.
Yeah, it'll be a West scrum on the Chargers 10. So a lot of pressure to defend here for Chargers.
Interestingly, it's just gone from one end to the other. Such is the nature of these games. I mean, we can say it ad infinitum, really, can't we? It's always an arm wrestle these first halves, and then I guess fitness is going to come into it at the end.
Yeah, massively, especially on
quite a few of our boys have
warm
been
day.
on holiday recently.
Yeah, we'll see what Chargers have got in defence here.
Yeah, here we go. Played out by Neil at the back of the scrum. Dan Munt.
It's a good tackle from Charlie and Minash.
You got Dom Stock here carrying it up. About 8 metres out there.
Jeremy Dobson with the tackle. Oh no, it's Louis Godfrey. Apologies.
There's Louis.
That's
So you just
carry.
look at the strength of the man. There's 4 blokes on him and he's still moving forward.
Pretty stacked
what
on
we
this
got
right
set up
side
here?
here.
We've got a bit of a Bronco on here.
Oh, you've got numbers. Oh, great shot up. He shoots out of the line. Can't complete the tackle, but he does come back. Yeah, it's well defended from Oppie there.
Perhaps looking for a cutout ball next time if that defender's going to come out.
This will be the last tackle, I think.
Yeah, or is it 4th? The referee's not signalled.
There's the kick and should go dead. So Chargers will get a 7 tackle set from the 20.
Big old in goal.
It is massive, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Knock will carry it from the 20, dummies and goes.
There you go, 7 tackle set, of course.
It's a nice offload there from Louis, and Guy will take it down the left edge.
Such a luxury having a half-back who can tackle like that.
Ali Wallace with the carry. Chargers will look to ship it right. We've got Minash at first receiver. I know Jeremy scoots.
Makes good meters considering
meters,
that Harrison was on him early.
Yeah. Guy will ship it on to Minash. Minash actually top try scorer in the SCR this year. 15 tries in just 12 games from second row. Pretty decent return. As Charlie
very good for a second rower.
Charles. And then Oppie. Oppie he's tackled on about 15 metres out. Charles will
bit of a slow play
Charles
the ball.
Hammond Grubbers for himself, but I think that looks like he's gone dead. So it'll be another 7 tackle set.
Now we can see what Blake can do.
Yeah. Charles needs to get back and defend this. Oh.
It's just so dangerous if he gets free. Just imagine what he can do in the second half when everyone's a bit gassed.
Yeah. I think that's probably
that's a reset. It's another set of 6.
The biggest strength of, especially when you've got Jack Payne inside the spine of the team, is
huge.
Yeah,
huge.
Very important.
I mean, those two we knew early on that they were just going to absolutely thrive off each other.
Yeah,
and, you know, it testament to how they play that Widnes were looking at. Oh, unlucky.
West knock on the Chargers 20.
Bit of a head knock there, yeah.
Yeah, Monash, I think, has gone down with a head knock.
World's quickest physio there. Yeah, no, as I was saying, Widnes identified. We were having a chat with them after the game. They identified the two danger men.
Oh, really?
With Jack and Blake. They knew exactly what they're going to do. They were
Yeah,
watching
yeah,
videos, and I think it's testament to the quality that the two bring to this side.
Yeah. That must have been such a good day for the club. Like, did you just get all on the bus up?
Yeah, we got the bus up. I think we went up the night before.
Yeah.
And we came back the day after. So 2 nights up in Widnes. Absolutely fantastic hosts. The locals all came out to watch, and we had a really good chat with them. They loved it. We've seen them down when they came to play Broncos. We were hoping actually Challenge Cup they were going to play Broncos, but unfortunately Broncos lost. And we were going to have a bit of a day out there, but absolutely fantastic. It was brilliant for our club to sit there and say, right, a lot of the boys out there have put a lot in over the past couple of years, and to get a reward like that,
yeah, of course,
was great. And it took them 12 minutes to score. And our defense was really, really holding up.
Yeah.
But the difference is, when you were there, you could see their line speed was phenomenal. Their positional play was absolutely perfect. They knew exactly where each other were going to be. And obviously, the score would have been a bit more. They missed quite a few kicks. But again, we were forcing them to go out wide, and they were scoring out wide at ease by the end. But the fitness levels between the two, they're a professional club.
Yeah, of course.
Semi-professional.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic effort, and everyone's really proud of them. And I think it's kind of set us up really well for the season. A bit of a mess there.
Really scrappy from Chargers there from the scrum. Rob Dessington cleans it up, and we'll get going from our 10 metres as Alex. Oh, he's a bit of a hot stepper, this winger.
Yeah.
He's new to the club this season.
Where's he come from?
I think moved over from Sydney this year.
Oh, he's Australian.
Yeah. We've got quite a few new lads this year. I've been out injured all year, so there's a few lads that I don't actually know playing. But it's always nice to see so many new faces.
I mean, the nature of it is it's quite a transient thing. You look at Aussie rules in London. You come and play for a club for 2 years, and then that's it, and you're back home due to the nature of the visa. And a lot more people coming over for longer term.
Oh, knock next to that half break, no one on his shoulder there, but
luckily held on by Neil Thorman there.
The two fullbacks really kind of been probably the most threatening players in attack so far.
Yeah,
Dessington kicks right. Ooh.
Oh, was it a late
penalty
hit?
For a late shot from the West 13.
Yeah, Chris Watkins, captain. I actually didn't see. I was watching the kick, if I'm honest. I'll make sure I watch for any afters later on.
Yeah, Rob Dessington's a bit of a hothead. I played with him up in Durham, and
he's
quite animated.
He's
on
given
the
that for not attempting to rap.
Is that what it was? Okay.
I think the referee, that's what he was talking to him. He signalled that he kind of indicated that he led with the shot.
It's a great carry from Jeremy Dobson. Brings Chargers into the West 10 metres. We'll look probably to ship left here.
Say Warriors' strength, absolutely their defence, especially on the line. We've had quite a few situations this season, and people generally don't score against us from so close. It's normally from breaks, certainly in the firsts.
Ooh.
So you're well held up there. Look,
Chargers held up.
You can see that from here.
Just before the line, Guy Entwistle. Rob Dessington on the last nice little grubber kick. Will go
gone dead. No one's using these big in goals to their advantage so far.
Did that go dead off a West player, or is that a 20-metre restart? I can't. I think it
must have done. Must have been knocked dead. I think Blake maybe knocked it dead.
There's a deft little
definitely someone on his shoulder, wasn't
Rob Dessington gives Chargers a repeat set.
Wonder where this one's going to go.
Straight down the middle, and it'll be Jeremy Dobson to ship it back up. It's a big carry. Big collision, actually.
Yeah, big. Made himself about 20 metres there.
Chargers come left. Rob Dessington ships it onto Guy Entwistle. Charges back inside the west 10 metres. What's the ref giving there? I think he's just stopped play for an injury.
Yeah, he has. Not sure why. Spirit of the game, perhaps? Not a head injury.
No.
Oh. So that's Dom Stock who's down. Had a bit of injury trouble this season.
I didn't actually see what happened there. But
No,
it seems to have been off the ball.
Well, that's the worry, isn't it? You know, if it's just him running up and something's gone, it's not really what you want to see. Well, Sam Griffiths was in the team, had a really bad head knock against Bristol Allgolds and ended up in hospital. Thankfully, he's all right though. Yeah, a bit of concern here for Dom down. So his knee, his ankle.
Where was you meant to play today?
I'd say our viewers online probably have a better view than we do.
He's up at least and seems to be moving okay.
For who?
There we go. That magic water.
I swear.
A few of the Elmbridge boys here in the
Oh, really?
crowd. Yeah, just here.
Oh, these fellas down here?
Yeah.
Well, they got a game. Oh, surely they're playing today, no?
Perhaps not.
Hmm.
Oh, no. Well, Men's London Premier's finished, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, obviously come for the Feast of Rugby League on offer. As have you, dear viewer.
How did your London Premier side get on this year?
We lost to Medway in the semis. Really close game. We scored last play of the game.
Yeah.
And Finn, who's out there, number 7, replacing Jack.
Charges with numbers on the right edge. Charles ships it onto Alex, but the referee's giving a forward pass.
Yeah.
It's a pretty close affair here at the New River.
Yeah, I mean, we're not in a position to really call on that, and there's no touchies either, which is... I assume they'll have touch judges for the final.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it might be me and you out there. But yeah, no, the Medway game, 2 very, very good teams absolutely going for it for one another. And 22-24, I mean, that's rugby league, isn't it?
There's been some brilliant games across both divisions this year.
It's close, isn't it? And I think the quality speaks for itself. Like
the quality just seems to get better and better every year. And I think especially the Challenge Cup games earlier in the year really show that, and how
big time.
the SCL sides now really starting to compete with
hugely.
a lot of the big national conferences.
Our round 1 game was against Skirlow, and no one gave us a chance. We were all really confident. We said we don't see why, when we get up there, we can't make a good account for ourselves.
Yeah.
And we went and beat them, and they couldn't believe it. Very gracious, but we did what we needed to do. And we played really, really well.
Yeah.
It's interesting, and I think we're certainly when we were up at Widnes, a few local teams came to see us play. So
nice.
Wigan St Pat's came, and are interested in kind of some post or pre-season
big kick
outings for sure.
Nathan O'Connor there. Chargers get a 6 again for holding his shirt in the ruck, I think.
Yeah, I think bit of a soft one, but he's given one for both teams now, so we can't argue against consistency.
Yeah, they're the ones you're pretty happy to give away as well.
Yeah,
early
100%.
In the set.
It just turns it to a 7 tackle set, doesn't it?
Chargers outside backs doing some of the heavy lifting here. Ooh, big contact there from Lewis Godfrey.
Bit of whiplash for the both of them. I mean, you don't want to be running at Mitch Large, I tell you. Large by name, large by nature.
Oh, it's a great carry from Jeremy Dobson there. One of our new Kiwis that's joined the club this year.
He's Kiwi.
He is, yeah.
Traitor.
Chose Chargers over the West, yeah.
Fair enough.
Charles Hammond ships it onto Oh, it's some space on the right edge. Oh, tries the little grubber through, but that's... Oh, it's a bit of a mess, that play. I don't know what the ref will give.
There's a little bit.
Is that a knock on against West?
It's got to be a knock on.
Yeah, so Chargers will have head and feed 20 metres out. And still, no points.
No. Like I said, it's always tight. The first half is always tight here. Just wonder why he didn't let play go on. Did one of your players touch it and then the player in an offside position, perhaps?
Chargers will look to put some shape on the left edge.
Must be quite difficult for you because, you've got a big final later on, but then you've got this. There's not a lot of time in between. When's your coach going to go and
it's a good point, actually, yeah.
talk to the Premier League boys?
It's a strange one because usually West versus Chargers would be the kind of headline fixture, and yet today it's playing
quarter to
curtain
12.
raiser. Yeah.
Rugby league kicking off in the morning.
Nice little scoop
the
from
NRL
Jeremy.
with some time difference. There we go. Let's see what West can do close to the line defending.
Louis Godfrey will scoot, and he is just held up short of the line. Chargers with numbers stacked on the right-hand side if they ship the ball. Oh, Charlie knocks on within the West 10, so that's another let-off. Seems that both sides get some decent field position and then just don't quite have the edge to finish these tries off.
Devon picked up there. Slammed on his back. Are we going to go Big Mitch yet? Good to see us running in twos. Good bit of rugby league.
Oh, great shot there from Charles Hammond.
So if we chip that on one, Robbo was looking good on the outside.
Big
Good
kick
early kick
downfield.
over the fullback. He's chasing that
Beat
back.
the fullback.
Is that
Will
gonna
it
hold up?
stay in play?
Oh,
Even with that just seems to keep going and going. Knuckle field it.
I'm looking out there. It doesn't seem to be that windy.
No, not at all.
There is a bit about.
Yeah.
That travelled, didn't it?
Yeah.
That really travelled. That's unlucky. That's really unlucky.
So Chargers will get a 7-tackle set from R20.
Both sides starting to make subs now.
Jeremy Dobson really got through some hard meters so far this half.
He's your number 10, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good player.
Oppie carrying out of our half here. Another good carry. Alex McLean has come on from the bench and will take his first carry, I think. Oof.
Was that head-to-head there?
Yeah, heavy contact. It's a penalty.
I think they're indicating their arms on head.
Oh, really?
In the, bit of groundwork, illegal groundwork.
Seems a bit soft, but I'll take it.
Nah, you can't put your hands on faces.
That's a strange one.
Yeah,
Chargers take the tap.
Maybe the wind's playing.
Yeah, it could be.
Playing a part in it.
Monash has come back onto the field. I think he went off for an HIA. Straight back into the action there with a good carry.
Yeah, he was up. He walked himself off. I think we all knew he was going to be all right. Just 5 minutes does the world of good, doesn't it? There we go. Is that lost? Yeah.
That's gone forward. Louis Godfrey trying to get his arms free in the tackle. Knocks on.
I say good defence from Warriors again. That rush defence, real scramble stuff.
Yeah, defence is definitely on top in this first half.
Forgot to set my timer. How long's gone?
That's a good point. We're
probably half an hour.
Yeah, half an hour-ish, I think. Still no score. It's 0-0 here in the New River Stadium in North London.
Play just slowing down a little bit. I think Chargers have gone wider in the play that's gone so far, from what I've seen. Hopefully West can do the same. Be great to see Dan Munt have a run. He's very, very, very quick. That's a great tackle. Really good tackle. Oh, someone's down. It's a late hit on someone. Is that Pete? Finn. Yeah, Pete. I think Pete's passed it and been hit late there. Again, once again, I'm watching the ball and not the not the afters. So. Seems fair. Ref's not giving anything. We'll play on. Tackle one.
Play on. West still coming out of their own half.
Here we go. He's a bit of width.
That's great tackle. It's good work from the
Really
winger on that right
wide
edge.
Aiden now, he's an interesting bloke. Former bodybuilder, the biggest quads you've ever seen in
really?
your life. Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, he's giving offside
Offside.
against Chargers.
There we go.
It's a big set this for Chargers to defend.
Came to us a sevens player.
Oh, really?
And on the side has been known to be a butler in the buff.
Wow.
Great rig on him. Really good. I mean, look at the quads.
Which, what number is he in?
He's second row.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know what number he's wearing. He'll probably be 16 on the team sheet. What he's wearing, number 16, I don't know. Those jerseys have been through the wars. It's, you know, whatever size you can find that fits you. Good out the back. There we go.
Oh, that looked forward. Oh, West going on the right edge.
I'd agree with you. I think that's lucky there.
Yeah.
We've had touch judges. I think there's a different one. But Dan Munt, the scorer there. Big Munty. Got his tooth knocked out in training. So when he runs, he whistles now.
Yeah, a bit of a... I mean, looked forward from up here in the gantry, but obviously the ref's in a better position than us.
Well, I don't think for that one.
Maybe not for that one. Yeah, it was pretty...
the best position we could be.
Yeah, I was trying to be fair, but yeah, I slightly forward that pass, but West opened the scoring.
There we go, 4-0. Neil to kick on his former home ground. There we go. That's probably the first time Dan Munt's really been in the game, and
yeah, not seen masses from him actually.
He's
so far.
He's a very tall centre. He's absolutely rapid. You know, once he gets away, you can see that suddenly he was just through that gap, and they've grabbed at him, and they've only got a handful of shirt, not got his hips, his shoulders, his legs, or whatever. And once he accelerates through there, only one outcome.
What's your kicker like? Does he slot
Neil,
this
very
over?
good, very good.
Yeah.
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 There we go. Gets the extra 6-0.
It's a massive try in the context of the game, just coming shortly before half time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's always a close game. Grand final last year was 2 points. Game early this year, 24-10.
I think it was 24-10, wasn't it? Yeah.
We need a ball boy out there. Get the ball back. Oh, there we go. Well volunteered.
David O'Connor will... I don't know if you can see that, but Doc is retrieving the ball for us.
This, of course, is your home game. Quite interestingly, this season, both of us have played our respective home games in away from home in a landmark fixture. We had the doubleheader at Richmond during Tagfest.
Yes,
which was a great occasion. We're definitely
yeah.
going to do that next year.
Yeah, brilliant crowd on for that game.
And then here we are at New River as the curtain raiser for the London Premier.
Oh, it's a great shot from Louis Godfrey there.
Good carry by Kai Wright. Yeah, 6 again. I think they've laid on him too long there.
Yeah.
But again, if you're going to do it there.
It's a great
carry by Harrison.
Yeah.
Here's Louis.
Oh, great shot. Yeah. Jeremy Dobson again, been the standout player for Chargers this half.
Read him
really
there,
good carries, yeah. Very strong in defence as well. Good shot there from Monash. Another big shot from, I think, Jeremy Dobson again. No, it was. Yeah, it was.
He's got to tire out soon.
Yeah,
surely.
yeah.
Here we go. Now that's a kick. There
great kick.
Go.
Nathan O'Connor will bring it out of the Chargers 10 metres. I think that's Tom Wilkins, I think, onto the field. Number 11 for Chargers.
Yeah, West finding it quite easy just to come up in defence now. Line speed's good.
Yeah.
Kept them here. There you go. Just takes one carry like that. A couple more of those.
Yeah. Outside, to be fair, outside backs have done some good work coming out of our own half. Nathan O'Connor from fullback has taken a lot of carries from first receiver, doing a lot of hard work. Rob Dessington tries to kick from dummy half.
I think, well, it's got a charge down by Neil there.
Yeah.
Which is really taking the sting out of it, and this is an opportunity for West.
Yeah, big chance here for West just before half time.
There you go, he stayed up, he stayed strong. Striking at the ball.
Oh, good shot. Great shot there from, I think, Charlie Whiting. Yeah, Charlie. Good shot there.
Yeah, West just carrying it out into the middle of the field.
Numbers here on the left-hand side. Goes with the short ball. Last
Goes in,
tackle
that's
within the
fifth now,
Chargers'
so
turn.
here we go. What are we going to do with that?
Ooh, inside ball.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Wow.
Great play.
It's a really good stat, actually, from West, that.
Almost perfect, you'd say. We've got 4 carries by forwards there, and then a little trick play. Outside, back inside.
Yeah.
Space around the ruck. I wasn't expecting that. Obviously, Chargers defence weren't either.
Some really tired defence there from Chargers. I think the momentum has shifted massively in this game. Chargers had a couple of sets up in the West half on their try line and kind of missed out on points, and then back-to-back West in a 10-point lead, soon to be probably 12.
Yeah, you back Neil from here. On that note, we'll give a couple of shout-outs. The boys in Turkey, Jack Payne, unavailable because he's gone on holiday. Gus, Mitch, Figgy, who else is out there? Boys, I hope you're watching and I hope you're enjoying this. As Neil slots that one for you, 12-0.
12-0 to West. The ref just looking at his watch there. I'm not actually sure how much time we've got left in this half, but we can't be too
I'll make
far
sure
away.
I set my timer for...
Ali Wallace coming off the pitch here. I'm not sure if that's because of an injury picked up.
Another shout out for Mick O'Shea, Mr. St Albans 2021. He's been invited by the Ireland International Des Foy to play in an international X-League event in September. So X-League is the similar, it's like a non-contact version of rugby league where you have to hit the ball to make the tackle, I think. So congratulations, Mick, a man who is rugby through and through, a big name on the Masters circuit, a classic scholar as well, which I admire.
It's another 6 again there for West. Chargers really need to defend this set.
Yeah, West turning the screw now.
A 3-score lead would be massive. Oh, it's good work around the ruck there from the West hooker. Big defensive set here for Chargers. Can't afford to concede any more points. Some shape on here for the West. Another short ball. Great shot there from Charles Hammond. Bit of afters on the floor there. Oh,
Here we go.
I think that will.
Louis is not the type
simmer
to
down.
take things kindly.
There's always that little bit of bite in.
Yeah,
in
I
these games,
think
which you need.
Mitch will feel hard done by. I think there was perhaps a little bit of contact with the head there. I think the call's fair enough. He's not fully in control of the ball.
Yeah.
When the tackle's gone in, I think it was a fair tackle, just a hard tackle, really.
Yeah.
But good defence from Chargers. there've been elements there that have looked really good from the Chargers' defence.
Yeah.
12-0 perhaps flatters Wests a little bit. But
Yeah, absolutely. I'd
know,
agree with that.
perhaps a few lapses in concentration, but certainly in the middle of the park, the defence has been really powerful. There's been a lot of commitment. Your A markers have been coming up really, really quickly. I mean, is line speed something you work on?
Oh, massively. Yeah. It's obviously a huge part of any kind of defensive training that we're doing. We try and be as quick up in the line as possible. Yeah, and to be fair, I don't think we've defended too badly. There's just been a couple of lapses where just slightly tired the fence.
Well, I think that second try was just excellently worked by Warriors.
It was well played. Chargers need to get some points on the board here. Oh, what a shot!
There we go. Tip for tap from Mitch Large there.
Shot on
if
guard.
ever you wanted an idea of what country rugby league is about, Mitch Large is it.
And then Chargers get the penalty.
And I don't mean giving away penalties.
Bit of afters there. Again from...
So that's Louis. Louis was in there being talked to by the referee. Chris going over to talk as well, obviously. Again, ref's been good, I'd say. He's let quite a lot go.
Yeah, he's had a good game.
We've had perhaps 4 or 5 penalties.
Yeah, interesting again. Chargers taking the tap rather than kicking for touch.
It's not as if you don't have a good kicker. He's getting some distance on. Who knows? Maybe they just want field position and in the centre, get to 50 type thing rather than taking the tap from either on the left or the right 10 in.
What's the ref called there? Is it another injury?
I think he's showing that is he saying he's bitten him?
Don't know. The West Bay is showing the ref his arm.
Showing him his forearm. Obviously something's... Oh. Now this is interesting. I mean, we've got a video and we've got a ref in the comms box, but certainly not a video ref. I don't know what the precedent is for this.
Yeah, not entirely sure what's going on out there.
I think the penalty was given away. Louis obviously done something, but he's reacted to. Is he reacted to a bite? He's shown his forearm.
Yeah,
perhaps a scratch, but
the ref seems to have called the. Is that the 2 captains? Is that your captain?
Yeah, Chris Watkins. Yeah,
captains have been called in. Can't quite tell.
Neil listening in as well. Like an ambulance chasing lawyer. Okay, so it's on report. To whom I don't really know. Assume we're going to play on.
Yeah.
As is. I mean, if the ref hasn't seen it, you can't retrospectively go.
Absolutely, yeah.
Even if there is a bite mark on his arm, you could, as a referee, I can't sit there and go, someone must have bitten you, Who knows where that's come from?
Yeah, so Chargers will play in.
You can't give something you haven't seen. You can't guess as a referee.
Yeah.
But certainly I think it'll be a bit more...
that's a great carry there from Offie.
A bit more stringent.
The ref's blown up again? Bit of a scrappy end to this first half here.
Yeah, a little bit. A few too many stoppages.
Nathan O'Connor again carrying from first receiver. And this will be last tackle. Comes to Charles Hannon on the right. Little dink over. That's well fielded by...
Yeah, they were up on him there. And they know any gaps he's going to take advantage of. So you've really, really got to chase those kicks well and nice and narrow.
I think end sets is something from this first half that Chargers really need to work on. We've forced a couple of repeat sets, but some of the end of sets has lacked a bit of quality.
Yeah, Devon with the big don't argue there, which got a raucous response from the vocal Kiwi support down there. And again, a big shout out to all of the Warriors fans who've come to watch the game, as they often do. There's always a good crowd down for a Warriors game.
There's a decent number in filling up in the stands before, obviously, the main event in the London Prem final later on today.
Just we need them to get the bar open, really. Oh,
is it not open?
I don't know. I haven't got a drink. Now, where's that gone?
I think
That to me looked like it was dead in field rather
Yeah.
than in goal, which is what the referee signalled here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
Chargers
good.
will
That's
get the
good.
scrum.
Yep,
I
he's
know,
made
it's
his
just a
decision.
vertical.
It was a tough one, but that was my instinct. I don't know why the corner posts are where they are.
Yeah, that is strange, actually. Should probably...
They shouldn't be on the dead ball line,
Yeah.
but I guess because it's a soccer field as well, there's no holes on the try line. So,
Oh, yeah. Surely they don't do that for League One games, though. They can't.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, it's been spotted. I think Marty there sorting out the corner flags. Thank you, Marty.
Oh, here's your man.
Oh,
Big
yeah,
break
we made a
round
break.
the
Alex makes a
outside.
break down the right edge, cuts in field. It's a great carry. Well done. Really well played there from the right winger. Nathan O'Connor will, again, carry from first receiver. Every time he carries it, doesn't really seem to have much in the way of support. Charles Hammond on the right-hand side, dinks over again.
I think Finn Langdale's caught his head on Nathan O'Connor's boot there as he went in, slowed him down. There you go. Good pass that. Look at that. It's about 40-metre pass. It's gone straight to his hands. Good sevens player is Blake. Has been on the sevens circuit a bit this year. Surely. That's got to be the end of the half about now.
Yeah, you'd have thought so.
It's 25-1. We have had a few stoppages. And we were slightly late kicking off.
Yeah.
So the referee was told it was a half-12 kickoff. If only. Here we
bit of
go. Look,
space
there
on
you
the
go.
left-hand
See
side
that?
for Wes. Again, the fullback really dangerous, but he's shepherded into touch. It's a really good player. Can't quite see it.
There we go.
And
I
that's
think he
the
knew it was
half.
last play.
Yeah.
So there we go. Half-time, 12-0. All still to play for. And we'll be back after this half-time break.
Welcome back to the New River Stadium, where it's 12-0 currently to West Warriors against London Chargers as Chargers kick off the second half.
So yeah, been down having a quick chat. Referee agreed that the corner post had been laid out wrong. Hopefully that's remedied for the men's final later on.
Do you ask him about the forward pass for the first West try?
No, I didn't actually. I thought I'd leave that one. I didn't want him to think we were criticising him, but I did run over to see if the cafe was open. But as you can hear, I've had to run back.
Yeah, I think the one over there is currently open, so I think the bar is just open here at the New River, so we'll be...
There we go, sports fans. The bar is open, a Pandora's box, where you open it and then forget everything till tomorrow.
That's a great shot from Oppie. He usually plays on the wing for us, but today shifted into the centres and had a pretty decent game so far.
Yeah, he has looked good actually.
That's straight into the arms of
Holding up a little
Nathan
bit.
O'Connor.
So I think that wind is playing a part because obviously that's the first kick. I'd rather see a few more before I pass judgment, but it does seem to be holding up kicking that way. So Chargers seemingly having the wind this half, which could play a part.
Yeah. It's a nice little scoop from
really
our hooker
good.
Jeremy.
Line speed almost non-existent there for Warriors. There you go, that's better.
It's a good carry. Decent start to the second half here. Good set here for Chargers. Oh, I say that, and then the knock bounces off his own head, straight back into his hands.
That's one for the Christmas DVD, isn't it? Before I forget, let's set the timer. There we go.
Ooh. He's done really well there, the West winger.
Well done, Harrison. Good stuff, keeping it safe. Here's Blake. What's he going to do?
That's a great shot again from Jeremy
Robbo
Dobson.
not quite making 10 metres, then getting pushed back. So after 2 carries, West's 7 out. Okay, Pete making a few extra metres. Not as he'd like to do. There you go, that's Mitch.
Oh, that's a
Mitch
strong
Large.
carry.
Yeah, he's a big lad. Susceptible to a beer, though.
Oh, Louis Godfrey shooting out of the line there. Eventually makes
They've been
contact.
quite successful with that, have Chargers.
Yeah.
You know, there's been quite a few shoots that they haven't really missed one. That
Last
said, when
tackle.
they do.
Again, straight down the throat of Nathan O'Connor at fullback. He'll bring it up to towards the halfway line.
Yeah,
And
around the
resting
shoulder, kind of
High
slipped
shot
up a
there,
little
yeah.
bit.
The sun is pissing me off, man.
The Chargers get the penalty. Big chance to get first points on
That
the board
looks,
in this
here you
second
go.
half.
Now they've got the wind here,
Yeah,
so
so
it
we'll
looks
be
like
kick-
they're
yeah.
going to kick.
Interesting. So Rob Dessington kicking for touch. Doesn't get too many meters on it, but Chargers will have.
But gets it nonetheless, and we can't take that for granted these days.
Chargers will have a set in the west half here. Oppie trucks it up. Another good carry. He's got through a lot of meters today. Alex will come into dummy half and he'll scoot. Oh, looks for the offload. Gets it away.
it somehow.
And then Tom Wilkins finds the middle of the pitch. Chargers with some numbers out on the left edge. If we can get it that way. But it will just be a one-up carry from Jeremy Dobson again.
Oh, bit of value for the girls in the crowd there.
Zoom out.
Just what I expect from Ben Yerby.
Oh, you think it's better if I zoom out?
Good solid set, really. I mean, they got the penalty and kick.
Dessington. Short ball to Monash. And Monash
Think
will
he's
get
in.
over for his 16th try of the season. Showing why he's such a threat on that left-hand side. Really good edge runner.
Okay, current score, Chargers 4 with the kick to come. Warriors 12.
Really important that Chargers started the second half positively. Points on the board early on. Sets it up for a
Well, I mean,
enticing second half.
what have we had? 4 minutes so far? Perfect start, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, the penalty obviously helped. But
Not to jinx him, but Rob Dessington has been great from the tee this season.
unorthodox kind of sloppy defence, a bit slow from West there. Just kind of letting him in, really. You know, Chargers were on the front foot from the get-go.
Yeah.
Maybe that wind is playing a big part.
I mean, looking at the flags, it looks like it is pretty blustery out there.
I suppose if you're running against that for a half,
Yeah.
you're going to be tired. Oh, excellent. I don't mean to alarm anyone before this kick, but I think I can see a beer on its way to me.
Oh, and just as you say that, Alex has
but
brought the beers for
Chargers
me.
have got it first.
Oh, this is superb. Thank you.
Kicks missed, unfortunately.
Oh, so I did.
Chargers
jinx it.
win the beer race, though.
Yeah, place kicking been a bit of an issue for Chargers ever since I've joined. I've been at the club for 3 years, and we've never really had a. Well, that sounds quite harsh on knock actually, but we've never really had a settled goal kicker. Rob Dessington been really good from the tee though this season, but a bit of a tough one that.
Oh, here he is.
Yeah.
Special guest Chris Cairns-Nelson. Do you want to say hello to the folks at home?
Hello folks at home, beautiful afternoon here for footy. Bloody beautiful day.
But that's if we had more.
Chris Cairns-Nelson, of course, one of 3 brothers who plays for West Warriors. The Cairns-Nelsons,
Budget was only
absolute integral parts of the team. Mitch not playing today. Mitch normally a shoe-in at second row. Probably West Warriors' best tackler, you'd say. Carrying a little bit of a knock from last week, so decision has been made to rest him, get him on some medicinal beers.
Chargers ship it left. Oh, that's a good tackle. Yeah.
to get these connections.
Rob Dessington nudges it over.
There we go. Where's Blake going to go? Here we go. Look at that.
Yeah. He's a very tidy little player, that fullback.
Blake, ridiculous. That's it. If he gets going. See, Devon's playing very well today. I've been really impressed with him. And that's a hell of a scoop. That's a hell of a pick and go.
How long's Blake been at the club?
This is his first
season.
So yeah, he's one of the post COVID kind of pickups from people moving back over. You know, they've had lockdown for 2 years, and now they want to see a bit of Europe, come over, play a bit of footy over here, hopefully win a couple of medals.
Oh.
Look at him go.
Yeah, huge carry there.
Unbelievable.
A lot of space in behind the ruck there from Chargers. Poor defence. Numbers on the right-hand side.
He's down.
It's
He's down. It looks good from here.
It did look good from here. The ref doesn't look convinced.
He's given it.
The West players are celebrating. Yeah, he's given that one.
I think you've got to. You look at the position of the ball in hand. He's falling down. There's no one under him. Tenacious by Ben Yerby. He'll be happy with that. Kelly, is she watching? Is she here? Is she watching from home? Either way.
Is that the missus?
Yeah. Again, Ben Yerby, another real good success story. Came over. He's from Twickenham, British bloke, Union player. Has come over and just taken to league.
It's brilliant.
Like we've picked up a Kiwi girlfriend from it.
Oh, fantastic.
How good.
Yeah.
See, who said you can't gain anything from rugby league?
Yeah, it's great to see a lot of kind of southern converts to the game of rugby league from rugby union. We've got a few of them in the side today, and they pick it up so quickly as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's interchangeable skills there, and I think a lot of what they get from it is, especially if you get a winger coming across from Union, suddenly they're in the game a lot more. They get the ball, you know. They're not just there as an outlet to score a try. Oh, Neil
Kick just comes
hitting
back
the
off
post with the kick. Unlucky. Well, there we go. It's back to a 2-score game.
What are we, 16-4?
16-4, yeah. It's, but no, we've got quite a few blokes who play for Richmond. We've got a few blokes who play for Twickenham. We've got a few blokes who play for Wasps, you know, who are one of our sponsors now. You'll see them on the back of our club.
Are they also based out of your home ground as well?
Well, it's their home ground, and we just took to training there. And what they realised early on was we're not a bunch of grubs. Well, we are, but you know, not to them, we're not. And so we come along, and we have a good time, and we stay and put money behind the bar. We're very respectful of their club. We help them out. So Jack Payne went and played fullback for the Wasps first team this year. Oh, wow. Just gone, and we've got a few blokes who play for the Vets team. They've had a few blokes come and play for us this season now, and it's just two clubs that have got a really good synergy. There you go, Matt Beasley's first of the game. Good pick, stumbled there. Fozzie's good, isn't he? But the two clubs work really well together, and we'll go down in the off season and support the boys when they're playing Union, and make a day out of it. And when we talk about being a brotherhood, it's not just us saying that. It genuinely is. We all care about each other. We all look out for each other. And we all go and support each other. So when someone's doing a marathon, or someone's doing this, or someone's doing that, if someone's having a hard time, we all go and get around them. And it's
good to see.
It's fantastic. And got a bit of a head knock here.
Yeah, Guy Entwistle's down. He's already got his head fairly heavily strapped, but actually, the physio's on to have a look at that.
Check what you want.
Yes, the bus from Medway's just arrived. A fairly large crowd have come in now.
What he wants.
Obviously, not much else to do in Kent this weekend. This is the place to be. If you're on the estuary, you've got about an hour to get here.
I want that chicken stuff. Chicken.
And I can confirm the bar is open. Oh, excellent, yeah.
Beautiful.
How much are we talking for a pint here?
£5 for it.
Easy to eat, innit?
£5, that's not bad. Cost of
where-
crisis. Cost of living crisis.
I'd take that. £5.
Just going to pause the timer while he's being seen to.
Yeah, Guy will stay on the pitch, so no need for an HIA.
Got physio back on again with her pink shoes, putting Blake to shame.
Get a wrap, you know.
I mean, he just uses those quads to great effect, doesn't he? I mean, great offload. Blake's on the inside. No show and go. Go on, Finn. There we go. Who needs Jack Payne? I mean, it's great work from Louis Robinson.
Yeah.
Just carries it. Finn's support and run has absolutely made that. And straight under the sticks.
Yeah, it gives him a fairly easy kick to make the game 20. Will it be
20 to
20? Yeah, 24. Yeah, so this will be 22-4.
Let's not count our chickens just yet.
After a really good start to the second half for Chargers, we've kind of rolled over a bit there for West, but really good play. Got to commend that.
Sensational. I mean, you'd probably say give Louis a chance in the halves after that. The 80-minute prop. There we go. 22-4, Neil with the extras. Only missed one today, and that's because it hit the upright.
There's a Chargers player down in goal. Doesn't look good. Can't quite tell who that is.
Bit more than a breather, I'd say. He does look to be in some pain. Is it number 6?
Charles Hammond is down in the Chargers in goal. Doesn't look too bad.
One eye on the London men's final. So how do you rate your chances in the game to come today against Medway?
It's top. Medway are always kind of, I don't know, a bit of a benchmark in that London Prem. Always there or thereabouts. I've not actually had a chance to see Medway play this year. So yeah, it'd be interesting. We've got a really strong team. So based on the side we're putting out, I've got every confidence that we can turn them over. Yeah, it'd be massive for Chargers to, like I was saying earlier, that kind of one club mentality. Huge opportunity for us to get some silverware.
Any
today.
silverwares, good for the club.
What a huge carry there off the back fence.
Good old Fozzie. Yeah, he really does.
I've got water in the car.
Ooh. Bit of afters there from, I think is that Charlie? Yeah, I think that's Charlie. Strong defence.
There you go. Got two centres playing next to one another, looking for that classic Aussie scissors. Dan Munter playing a lot more centrally this half.
So that'll be last on just over the halfway line for Wes. The dummy half will kick, and it's a tough one actually.
I think it's just
strange end to the set there from West. Bit scrappy, but not the worst.
Well,
result.
I think there was just the contest for the ball there, which is, no one's expecting that, and no one was kind of in secondary play to follow it up. Otherwise, you never know. Harrison did well to get up there and challenge for it. It's obviously not backwards. I was wondering who it came off. If it had come off a Chargers hand, there obviously no advantage would have been played. Turnover, fair enough. Can't complain. Quite quick play the balls here.
Yeah, it gives Oppie a good chance to.
Yeah, that was great spot by the referee.
It's unfortunate for Oppie. He's had a really good game. Made a lot of meters out of Charger's own half, but knocks on that occasion.
So he's traditionally a winger for you, is he?
Yeah, Oppie. Yeah, normally plays on the wing. But yeah, great servant to the club. He's been with us. I think he joined when he was 18. He was at uni down in Brighton and and was commuting in Tuesdays and Thursdays for training from Brighton. So
good effort.
Huge commitment to the club. Yeah, been a great player for us, but traditionally more of a winger, playing in the centres today.
Damn Munt, you just want him to get going. Obviously opened the scoring today, but we haven't seen one of those signature, rangy length of the field tries that he scored so many times this season. Is he still our top scorer? It's close to the top, obviously.
Is this your right centre?
Yeah. He's
it's a good offload.
He scored a heap. He scored at least one double hat trick this year.
Oh wow.
Normally on the right hand side you'd have him and Boyan. Boyan's unfortunately out for the season now.
That's really nice play.
Hopefully we can get him back. But they work so well together, and then obviously Jack Payne scored quite a lot as well. Be interesting to see. I should have done my research, shouldn't I?
Nathan O'Connor fields that really well. Really good carry actually out of his in goal.
Made some meters, didn't he?
Made some decent meters there.
I think if he broke that tackle,
it was a good
game
set.
over.
Yeah, really good set there for Wes. Looked threatening on the left edge. But yeah, well defended by Chargers and Knock fields that nicely.
It's given a 7 set there.
Yeah.
Is that something?
Yeah, I didn't see what the 6 again was for.
This is only the second. Didn't he be piled up on the Chargers' right-hand side?
Oh, Guy Emerson plays it to Alex on the right wing. He's always looking to get that arm
He always
free.
is, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's dangerous. If Wests pick up on that.
Good carry there from, I think, Tom Wilkins. Knock again. First receiver will carry it in.
Silly.
That's a poor one to give away for West. A 6 again on the last tackle. Charlie will chuck it up through the middle. Great offload. Very good
great
tackle.
from Beasley.
Great tackle. Rob Dessington at dummy half.
The epitome of Warriors there. Halves making big tackles. It's just what we do.
Those are the 6 agains you don't want to give away, though, on the last play.
No, absolutely not. I mean, look, it puts Chargers in the driving seat to...
great carry, Charlie Whitington.
Bit of biff there.
Louis Godfrey now.
Really scrappy, scrambled defence. Fozzie's slow getting up there. He's back on the line. Bit of a ragged
Jeremy
line.
Dobson.
Mitch Large.
Great.
Doing what he needs to do.
I think the ref's just asking to tackle complete and he'll play the ball a couple of metres away from the West line. Tom Wilkins again.
Some of the other refs might have.
I think Chargers just need to calm it down a bit with these offloads. Obviously, we need to get some points on the board, but
they don't need to offload there.
No. Great ball, Des. And Guy Entwistle. I think he's got that down. Yeah, the ref gives it. Guy Entwistle, great line, great ball from Rob Dessington, cut out ball. And Chargers are over.
22-8. Kick to come. Good play there. I mean, we were just saying they need to play it a bit simpler, maybe get a few moves at the back. They look very flat in the line there, but Hands did it really, didn't it?
Yeah, we've had some good some joy with that kind of the edge runners rather than going with the kind of out the back option.
It's very, very difficult defending 2 sets in a row.
Yeah, of course.
Especially when it's fifth.
Yeah.
I think that's what's done for Warriors there. No doubt they'll come back anyway. We've got a kick.
Yeah, Rob Dessington will kick from a decent position. I'd back him to slot this, but I did say that last time. So
he's over on this side now, though. Of course.
Yeah.
Kind of similar position, probably maybe 3 or 4 meters further inside the field, you'd say.
Corey Shorrock just in shot there.
Is he playing? Because he played in the London Men's Premier against Warriors at Richmond at the double header.
Yeah, I mean, he should be coming off that. He's a great player, Corey, but yeah, will give us a bit more go forward through the middle.
Yeah, big carry of the ball. I mean, look, he's a big lad.
He's a big boy. He'll do the hard yards in the middle, but probably needs to be kind of cautious in terms of minutes. But you think he'll get on.
Is he named in the final squad?
No, I don't think so.
No,
No.
okay.
So yeah, he's in the 17th for the SCL today. So yeah, keep an eye out for Corey Shorrock coming off the bench for some marauding runs through the middle.
Well, yeah, we're 3/4 of the way through the game by my count. That's really dropping.
That is a horrendous.
Wow.
I mean, we've gifted possession. I mean, it was to be fair, tough kickoff to gather that.
Absolutely, but the swinging leg at it with all the
Yeah. I mean,
all the panache of someone who's never played soccer in their life, you know.
Really tough set here for Chargers to defend, camped on their own line.
22-10 as things stand. Warriors merely meters out.
He always looks a threat. Your number 10.
I think he's been the standout player so far for me.
Good
shot. Is that off a Chargers hand?
It looked like it to me, but the ref doesn't seem to have given anything. So, he gives the 6
that's
again.
What he's signaling,
yeah.
So
unlucky
set
for
of
Oppie.
6 there. There's Blake. Almost a trip on him there.
Yeah, it did look like.
It'd have been interesting if he'd gone down there. Professional foul, maybe a card.
West will have a full set here on the Chargers line. They won't need it though. Oh no, held up.
Ooh, interesting. Obviously, this is about as far away as we could possibly get. So we're not in a place to say. You know,
I mean,
if
incredible.
I was having to make the call from here, again, similar to the Ben Yerby try, I'd say I'd give it in. But obviously, the ref was well positioned. Another good carry by Louis there. What are we on, third?
Yeah, I think third. Oh,
Mitch Large again. Is he gonna?
Oh no, it's last.
Fifth and last.
Yeah, fifth and last here.
Here we go.
Oh, he scoots.
Neil over.
Oh.
Neil.
West goal.
Bags of experience there.
It's poor from Chargers as well to kind of get yourself back in the game. And then straight away from kickoff, gift possession.
It was a strange one, wasn't it? It almost went back to the halfway line.
Yeah, bizarre.
It was a great volley. You know, Sam Kerr would have been proud of that one, really, wouldn't she? But yeah, no. So it just adds a bit of pressure, and then there's the hand in the tackle, which has given Warriors another set of 6. So probably 10 plays in the Chargers 20. Very interesting and going all the way, and Mitch Large there being held up. But Neil making it count. Now to convert his own try. Put Warriors 18 points up. And he does so with consummate ease.
Do you get more points for scoring that?
So about 15 minutes to go, we reckon.
Are we in short kickoff territory, do you reckon? Chargers desperate for points.
I'd still probably go long. You've got the win there. You know,
It's true, yeah.
Probably putting it towards the edges and try and get a dropout. If I'm Chargers here, I just want to be putting repeat sets onto Warriors. Try and tire them out. When they've been defending repeat sets, that's when Warriors have been looking vulnerable.
Yeah.
So
I think at this level as well, back-to-back sets incredibly difficult to defend.
Absolutely. Good kick.
Yeah, deep kick off into the in goal.
Yep. There you go. Run out by Kai, about 12 metres. Out. Harrison's there. Good scoop, just carrying it onto the 20. I think that's what Warriors need to do. We talked about what Chargers perhaps need to do. I think Warriors just need to complete sets.
Yeah,
now.
keep it simple.
you know, they're making about 10 metres with every carry, which is good, solid rugby league. It's what you expect to see. Okay, Winger's dropping a little bit. Good offload.
Good offload there.
Dan Munt crabbing a little bit. So at last, blockers are in there. Here's Pete, what's he got? Oh.
See that?
Mitch Large putting the kick in. Who had that? Oh. A little bit of uncertainty. I don't think anyone was expecting the kick from Mitch Large.
Yeah, Knock dealt with that fairly well.
Now, there were the soccer skills we needed earlier on from kickoff. A delicate touch. Obviously, you've been watching the Women's World Cup.
Chargers desperate for something here. We need to make something happen in this set.
They're still looking energised. I'm not sitting there and going, they're looking tired, you know. They're doing all right. There's no...
a lot of... I mean, again, it's just a lot of one-up carries.
It is. I mean, that's the thing. They're not running in pairs like Warriors are, and perhaps that is a sign of tiredness. I mean,
Big
the chase here, let's see.
Rob Dessington. Oh,
it's all right.
Fumbled,
it's not
but goes
backwards. It's all
backwards.
good.
No, 5-3.
But what that does is it gives them time to get up there on the 20 and set a line and really limits. If he caught that, I reckon there's another 10 metres there for him. Perhaps a pass off to Blake, because they were looking a bit ragged. He's going to go around the outside. There we go. That's what he can do.
Wow. He's got some
I
serious
warned
pace.
you, Dan Munt's on the inside. There we go. That's the danger.
Chased by Alex, but in vain. That is, good try.
Dan Munt kicking it there. Don't know who to.
He's got some serious pace, that fullback of yours.
Yeah, Blake. Ridiculous. I mean, you'd have to get away with fluorescent pink boots, wouldn't you? But yeah, they match the referee's shirt, actually. I don't know if we can... we're not quite in shot there, but they're stood next to one another now, and black and pink seems to be order of the day out there. But yeah, just takes them round the outside again. We were saying perhaps Chargers aren't quite tired. Maybe they are. I mean, that just shows they were defending very narrow. I mean, just round the outside. There was space there. He's been threatening all day, and probably has deserved to score something. But selflessly
absolutely.
gives it to a cowardly Dan Munt, who was in the right place, but adds to his tally for the season in the absence of Jack and Boyan, of course. So the race for top try scorer at West Warriors goes on. Blake taking over kicking duties here.
Yeah, you've been blessed for fullbacks at West over the last few years. You get Jared goes, and then you've found another gem.
Comes in handy, doesn't it? Oh, he's missed. Probably tired himself out. So that's 32-10 by my card.
Yeah. About
10 minutes to go.
10 minutes on the clock.
Interesting. Neil's come off. There we go. That's why he wasn't kicking. So it looks like Finn's gone to 9. Blake's still at fullback. Yeah, Matt Beasley is the other half. Slightly more rotund version of Jack Payne, you might say. Bears a passing resemblance to the Bundaberg Bear. Yeah, no doubt his lovely girlfriend's watching from home as well.
Quick 1 hour. I'll go to a wedding tomorrow.
Oh, knocked on. From kickoff. Big opportunity now for Chargers.
We shouldn't have been bigging him up.
And Corey Shorrock onto the field, the big bopper in the middle. Could have an impact here this set.
So he'd fancy it from here, wouldn't he? I wouldn't have him in the front row here. I'll tell you that for free. Get your... What's your winger here called? Alex?
Yeah, Alex
Get
on
him
this
on
right
the front
wing.
row.
Yeah.
Get your centre out of wing.
So Louis Godfrey will ship it up and come into the west 10 metres. Good carry there. We've got numbers on this right-hand side if we want to use them, but we go left onto Guy and then onto Corey, who has no real run-up onto the ball there.
Received that stood still,
yeah.
Unfortunately.
Rob Dessington, short ball. Look, slightly forward from the gantry.
I think that was good. I think that's flat.
Rob Dess again. Oh, go himself. He's held up just.
See, we've got really
short
good
of the line.
one-on-one tackling. That's exactly what you need. Is there a give and go here? There's just no space.
Chargers trying to use the short side, but there's really no space out there. Tom Wilkins trying to drive over the line. Again, held up. We really need to utilise that. I mean, fifth tackle, and we've not really done anything in this set.
It's got to go wide now.
We've got to go
really
wide.
Got to go wide. There's
through the
be a
hands.
kick on there.
Oh, it's a nice kick from Rob Dessington. Sits up in the in goal and
tackles made.
Tackled in goal.
There we go, dropout.
And it'll be a dropout for Wes under the sticks.
The namesake New Zealand Warriors also having a really good run this season in the NRL.
Oh, unbelievable, yeah.
Yeah, it's what we need.
From nowhere, bit of a surprise package in the NRL this year.
Sean Johnson in his swan song. Love to see it. Is this out on the
Oh,
form?
that's out on the form.
Oh, there we go. That's all right. Well,
Yeah, Johnson got to be a bit of a shoe-in for the Dally M, maybe.
He'll be up there. It'll be interesting to see. I haven't really been following the Dally M rankings this year. So I couldn't tell you who it was, but obviously that's all closed off now.
Oh yeah, it goes private after. I can't remember how many rounds, but
Round 12?
yeah. Yeah, we the boys got a shout out from Andrew Webster, the Warriors head coach for the final this afternoon. We got a lovely video message from him. He's a friend of Marty's, our coach. So that's always nice to see. Get behind the boys.
Putting some good moves together here.
I didn't even know I had this up for him.
Corey at first receiver. It's a good carry.
The legs there, Kite taking it down. Hurt his elbow a bit of a.
Oh, it's a poor ball from dummy half, and it's fumbled by Rob Dessington. Oh, it's play on. Ref gives play on, no knock-ons there apparently. So Chargers will have the ball about 15 metres out. Oppie will carry it in, ships it on.
Was he carrying advantage over?
Oh,
There's definitely a knock on there.
there's got to be in there somewhere, surely.
There's definitely a knock on. I mean, first and foremost, there's definitely a knock on from Chargers early on.
Yeah,
It's above his head, it's gone forward. It's not gone backwards. Has he played the advantage there? Is that what we were saying for Foz?
Potentially,
Is that
yeah.
what we were saying? Perhaps advantage was played?
Yeah, it could be.
I mean, he did make Breton get through. I wouldn't say it was a glaring chance. Obviously, he's picked it up and he's decided to pass it himself. So
So it looks like
then
Wes
it's
will
gone
have the head and feed.
if that's the case, good refereeing. Letting the play go on, play the advantage. Yeah, play the advantage, and then.
Oh, again.
Just look at the feet.
Nahu really threatening from fullback. Oh,
I mean, that's what you pay your money for, isn't it?
that was unbelievable, yeah.
There's space there if they want it.
Numbers on the right-hand side here. Oh,
Dan Munt for the hat trick. No, selfless.
West
Good
going
lad,
in
Dan
the
Munt.
corner.
Harrison.
Great try.
Deserved, actually. He's had a very good game, too. Fantastic.
Yeah, great rugby league. From a scrum 10 metres from your own line to there in 2 tackles, was it? Yeah.
Blake. He's magic.
Yeah, he's been superb today.
But you can see why he's a sevens player, can't you?
Oh,
Just the
yeah,
magic
yeah.
feet, you know.
any kind of open space that becomes available, he's straight in there.
It's just like an old game of footy, really, isn't it? Now all the forwards are tired.
Yeah,
all the backs
absolutely.
Are kind of coming
Yeah,
into it.
yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. So what's that? 36-10 now.
Yeah, 36. Kick to
Kick
come
to
from
come
the
is
touchline.
Finn.
It's a tough one.
It is a
So
tough one.
is this another change of kicker?
Yeah, it is. So Finn, his last kick would have been against Medway in the semi-final, and it hit the post to tie the game, take to golden point. So, but he's had a good game. He really has had a good game. You know, absolutely solid player is Finn.
Oh, is this the bodybuilding fella? That I can
No,
see here?
oh,
no,
yeah. It's holding up in the wind.
Ooh, yeah.
No.
Has he kicked that?
No, in our hearts, perhaps. But
I was mesmerised by this fella's pins down here.
yeah,
I mean, missed the
I
kick.
don't know if he's on camera yet,
Wow.
but he will be, assuming.
Yeah, shout out to West number 12 and his
Foz.
pins. Yeah.
So he's, just very good at squats. You know, strengths include exercise bikes, stairs. You know, good-looking fella as well. Yeah. Perhaps carrying a little less height than you'd want for a second row, but you know what he lacks in height, he makes up for in girth, should we say? On damn
Chargers go short, well, short-ish there, but it was kind of like none of the two really. It wasn't short, it wasn't long.
Yeah,
it was kind of in
just
that territory
you know,
where
a bit
you're never
Goldilocks,
gonna,
wasn't it?
yeah,
Just right, you know.
you're never gonna challenge for the ball there. So
No, you know those short ones, you want to
poor
put a
kick
bit
off.
of pressure on.
Yeah, get a bit of height on it.
Yeah, he's been excellent. Louis just solid, isn't he? Look. I was going to say, they just can't get him down.
And that's full
There
time.
we go,
here
full time.
At the New River. What was that?
36-10.
36-10. Great game, to be fair.
Really good game.
Yeah.
I think, given the start to the second half Chargers had, could have gone either way at that point, but then I think just Warriors stepped.
Warriors have run away with it a bit in the end. Especially considering like the first 30 minutes, it was kind of locked in at 0-0. And
just nothing. But that's what these two teams do. They always have a really close game. And
Yeah.
look, the teams will get together now and have a chat.
go for a beer.
Maybe one or two, and then an early night. But really good stuff, and you know, all to play for in the last round to determine the rankings and see who gets those home semis.
Yeah, definitely.
So you've got Hoist's last game, haven't you?
Yes, so that'll be a massive for
win-
kind of determining.
A win would take you on points difference.
I think on
into
points
second?
difference it'd take us into second, yeah. So yeah, must-win game really for us to get that home semi-final. But yeah, really good showcase of the kind of quality on show in the SCL.
Who'd you say your top Chargers player was today?
Tough. I thought Oppie had a really good game actually, carried really well. Huge shout out as well to Jeremy Dobson. Thought he carried really hard with brilliant defence. Yeah, I'd probably give it Jeremy Dobson on number 10.
Yeah,
I thought it was
I'd agree. Looking at and voting for him on that occasion.
Yeah.
Again, I'd have to echo that I think probably Louis Robinson at 10. So
yeah, I thought he had a great game
the
actually.
two 10s
Yeah.
picking up the Dally M points.
All the plaudits. Yeah.
Yeah, good on him. But yeah, so that's all from us. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again for some more hot Southern Conference League action.
Yeah, and make sure that you tune in for the London Prem game later on this afternoon. The final of the London Premier League as Chargers take on Medway. I think that's 2:30 kickoff.
See
So
you
yeah,
then.
Wee Man will be on comms. Enjoy it.
Chargers. Home team. Probably the one on the left.
So Chargers are looking for that. Medway bringing the ball out, using the backs. Sure, with the size they've got, they'll look to keep it down the middle. Bit of a mix up there from the hooker, but Chargers give a penalty away. High shot there from the number 7. Medway will have the first attack in Chargers half. Number 7 from Chargers is Ollie Boss. He went to Nottingham Uni. He's new this year. Usually plays centre, but he's been playing a lot in the halves this year. Strong running from the Medway centre. Chargers struggling to get him down. Strong running again from Medway with the ball 10 out. Coming to the right hand side. Got a great tackle and it's a knock on. Chargers will have the scrum set out, looking to come off their own line. Chargers got to the final by beating Brixton Bulls 4-2 in the semi-final. I believe it was quite a bad day for the rugby, and definitely not summer rugby, but an attritional game that they got through. The ball comes out, Chargers get the penalty. Liam Seabrook taking the ball in. Liam's new again this year. His brother used to play down at Chargers. He's a St Helens lad, playing out the centres. And this is Cold, another new guy for the Chargers this year, from Greece, playing rugby league in the UK. Chargers looking to go down the short side. A very good defence. Keeps Callum Linton from getting through. Strong running from the Chargers fullback there, who is Harry Normanton, who used to go to Sheffield Uni. Well cleared up by the Medway fullback. Medway pushing up, trying to get the ball out of their own 10 yards line. And Chargers will hope they'll keep them down here and make them kick long. If the Medway fans are to believe, they're very offside in every tackle so far. The Medway guys making a lot of noise. And a bad mistake from Chargers here. Give Medway a ball and an opportunity to attack. So it's the first tackle for Medway here. Going with the forwards. Probably look to set something up and shift it left. Medway again using the forwards. That's the fourth tackle. And they've gone from hooker. It looks like it's a try. It is. Chargers mistake. Medway bringing the ball up through the middle and getting over from the acting half. I don't have the Medway team sheet, but it looked like that would have been Lewis Holleridge who got over for the first try. Medway 4 up with a kick to come. So Chargers to kick off again after the Medway try. We're about 8 minutes in. Strong running off the kick-off from Medway, making good yardage. Oh, and a bit of juggling as well with it. Medway looking to move the ball out here in their own half, but Seabrook makes the tackle. Cries of a forward pass, but not given by the referee. Didn't look that forward from where I'm stood. And another long kick to Chris Bree. He collects the ball this time and brings it back. And brings it back with a bit of interest as well. Chargers now on the front foot. I'm sure Eric Sims will look to run on this. A bit slow, play of the ball. And a great tackle from Medway's number 12. Sims acting off. Finding Ollie Boss. And a little slip from Harry Normanton at fullback. Gives Medway a bit of relief. Rich Williams taking the ball in. He's been playing at Chargers since he was 17 years old. On and off. And Chargers keep the ball alive, and that looks a knock on by Adam Sim. There was an opportunity there on the wing for Josh Traglown, but nothing comes of it, and it'll be a Medway scrum, about 15 or so out. It looked like Chargers were going to get over there in the corner, but the pass just didn't quite go to hand. Medway will bring us away. Some good ball movement by Medway, pushing themselves up, making some very good yardage and some extra X, and now they're away down the wing. The ball's dropped, it looks to be play on. Chargers again bring the ball away. Good movement by Medway though, there was an opportunity for them there. Adams in with a little step. Be looking for his dummy today. He's tried it 1,000 times this season. It's yet to work, but there's always a chance. It's Sim. And there's the dummy. And it looks like it has worked. And it's Chris Hayden who's over for Chargers. And it's a try. Makes it 6-4 with a kick to come. The ball dropped by Medway. Chargers come up the field. Adam Sim with the dummy. It'll be the first and only time that ever works, but he made the break, and off the back of that, Chris Hayden gets over for a try. Chris has been at the club for quite a few years now. We do have notes on the players. It just says he works in finance in the city, so make of that of what you want. But a lot of pace and a bit of strength there gets him over for Chargers his first try. And the goal's kicked by Ollie Boss. So it's 6-all. We've played about 13, 14 minutes or so. I'm not sure if there's a clock on the stream. But yeah, around about 30 minutes. And it's all square. I'm sure we've got a lot of people tuning in from around the world. We've got Paul Hanley in Thailand. I'm sure he'll be up watching the game, shouting on the Chargers. I know we've got a few others from Australia, Thailand, Canada, and many other places. So hope you're enjoying the commentary. and then more importantly, hope you're enjoying the game as well. 6-all, Chargers to field the kick. Penalty to Chargers there. Kick to touch, made a few yards. Craig Montero bringing the ball in. It's David Connor bringing the ball forward. His brother played fullback in the last game. It's a long kick from Adam Sim, fielded by Medway. Chargers will hope to trap him down here. And some good tackling to catch him in his own 10. It's a high shot from Chargers. Medway get the penalty. So Medway in Chargers half, taking it from Max in half. Chargers get 3 in the tackle, slow it down. It's the 5th and last here for Medway. It's a wide pass. It's to the winger. And it's a great try. Winger sneaking in the corner. It's number 2 for Medway. I believe that's Lewis Baker who's got in at the corner. Chargers will be a bit disappointed there that they've not stopped that. They had the numbers, but Lewis managed to get the ball down, and that's going to be 10-6 to Medway with this kick to come. The kick just drift wides from Mac Perry. So Chargers kick off again. Medway bringing it off the back sticks again. Seabrook and Linton again with quite strong defence. And again. And there's a knock on from Medway. Chargers have the ball in Medway's half. I'm sure they'll be looking to get back on terms. Chargers with Ollie Boss, taking the ball in. Good defence from Medway.
Dragons coming out of their 10-metre line. George Moore at dummy half. To Joe Coyd. To Cal Murray. Dorsey. The boys look good out there today though, didn't they? They're looking all right.
Yeah, it's been a few errors each side. Let them in, but you know, sure he won't be happy with.
Yeah,
the
the
knock on 10 out.
Gaffer won't be happy.
But yeah, I'm sure Chargers will now look to spread it and try and get back on terms. It's 10-6 currently.
Yeah.
We're about 22 minutes in. And it's Liam Seabrook taking the ball right in front of the post. Just going through the forwards with Mikey Shivers. Eric Sims from dummy half. We'll be seeing a lot of that more than likely in today. And it's a good ball from Adam Sim to Callum Linton. It's a try for Chargers.
Yeah, it's good line. Good line by the Chargers.
Callum, he's a Huddersfield lad, went to Sheffield Uni, so very much rugby league.
Born and bred in his genes.
Yeah, absolutely, and he'll be happy with that. And he doesn't get many, so he'll remember that one.
One of the many meat pies he'll get. Tough out there. It's a warm day today. What was the score in the semis between you and, is it Brixton you played?
Yeah, it was 4-2.
Was it?
In a virtual monsoon, effectively. Very close game. I think yours was close as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we played Warriors.
Yeah, it's been an up and down season for the Prem for Chargers. I think we
Yeah.
were 5-5, and then basically snuck into the playoffs and then got a win over Brixton. So yeah, not a bad end, but sure would have preferred to be more than 5-5.
Yeah.
You guys are a little bit better than 5-5 this year, right?
Yeah, I believe so. George Moore taking the kick off for the Dragons. Set off. Sure, he looked to punch it down, right down the back end.
So it's Addy bringing it back for Chargers. He's as old as time, but he's still going. This is Dave O'Connor.
Good tackle by the Dragons. Freeman in.
Send that picture yourself.
Legs tackle by Adam Shaw.
You gotta send one.
The refs wipe the tackle count down. And some good offloading from the Chargers. Looking dangerous.
That was a good run by the Chargers.
It's Dave O'Connor getting over for the Chargers.
It's a good line. Good line by the Chargers. Is that your second row?
It's playing 13 today, Dave.
Oh, is it?
But yeah, getting on the end of another run from Eric Sims. Dave was club captain. He's played for Hemel back in the day, so a very good player.
Hemel Hempstead.
Hemel Stags.
Hemel Stags, yeah. Hemel
And
Hempstead
Coventry
Stags,
Bears, I think, between.
Yeah.
That was probably about 10 years ago, so he's probably not quite as quick as he was. Yeah.
Bringing all that experience to the team though. So.
Yeah, he played in 2016 the SCL final, or SCLS final.
Yeah.
So I think he might be the only one on the field there who played in the last time Chargers won a grand final.
Yes, I believe back when I was playing, back in 2021, we won the grand final. That was against Brixton. And then, last year we got to the semi-finals. Went out against Brixton at the semis. That was a tough game. So, hoping to bring back the title home back to Medway this year.
So Medway kick off. It'll be 16-10 to Chargers. And it looks like Medway might have slightly knocked that on. So Chargers will have the ball.
Trying to bring out the tricks, short kickoffs.
Early doors for short kickoffs, but keep them on the toes. And it's O'Connor again bringing the ball in. Some more strong running and a penalty's given. High tackle.
Discipline needs to be there from the Dragons if they want to keep in this. Dragons are on the 10 metres line.
Halfback doing some tackling.
Rare
I wouldn't be doing any of that.
Rare sight.
It's Liam Seabrook, but it's a really good tackle.
Great tackle by Louis Baker.
Charges fairly centre field. There's a bit of space on that far side. Oh, it's a short ball. It's
good
Addy
line.
getting over. It looked like they were going to go out the back, but again, Addy getting over. He's played rugby for a long time.
Going with that experience to the short man.
A semi-pro playing career for Gateshead Thunder, Hunslet Hawks, London Scholars. But there's a lot of 06, 08, 04 on that, so it was a while back, but experience, good line. It makes it 2010 with the kick.
Yeah, we brought a coach of 60 up with us, and a few more travelling fans in the cars. So the supporters have come. Hopefully we can cheer the boys on to get that win. It's a hot day out there today, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of lads from the Chargers SCL team who'll be watching on after the defeat to West Warriors in the last game.
Looked like a tough game. Tough game for the Chargers.
Yeah, they always are. There's Rich Williams coming off the back, and it's a
Big hit by John Valenteri. The big flying for June. Some say he plays on the wing.
Cold having a run here.
And John Valenteri puts a big hit on.
Cold's Greek, so I'm not even going to attempt his surname. But a new guy this year for Chargers. Ball's gone up in the air, spiraling a little bit.
Cal Murray's into the sun. He's got it in his arms. Great catch by Cal Murray. We have George Moore at dummy half. He's giving the ball to big John Valenteri. Good defence by the Chargers. There's Reece Goo on the attack. AKA Beastie. George with the short pass. So called a forward pass.
How are you guys doing for numbers and things this year? It's been good.
Yeah, we've been good. Yeah. At least every game you've had 21 plus for the squad. So yeah, no, numbers have been good this year. We had quite a few youth players come up this year as well through the younger ranks. So yeah, no, it's been going well. We're trying to introduce them a lot more into the men's first team playing, so it's a big step up from juniors to men. So
yeah, Chargers have had 45 available for the weekend, so 27 for this game and 7 missing out, unfortunately. We've only allowed 20, I think it is today.
Hard selections to pick from.
Not really sure what that was, but it's good ball movement for Chargers, and Liam Seabrook gets over. Brings it to 26-10. Liam's from St Helens, played for Pilks Rex, where all the greatest players play, or used to play at least. Down this year, as I mentioned, his brother used to play for Chargers, and he's down this year. We'll probably be hearing about this try for the next 6 to 7 years.
One to remember.
It'll be about 50 yards, not the 10 he actually ran. Looks like he's walking straight off for a rest.
It's time done. Well deserved.
He's going
I think he's going to neck a beer. Rehydration. Beer is key.
I mean, Lee Breers once sat in the crowd after scoring, but he's halfway up. He's taking the mick.
Going to thank the fans. He's done. He's out of here.
Signing a couple of autographs. Oh, it's unlucky from Ollie Boss hitting the post with the kick. Stare 26-10.
Yes. Yeah, 26-10.
And we are around about 36 minutes in. There's probably been a few stoppages, so it's probably a little bit longer than that left.
See if the Dragons can get one back in before they head back into the sheds. Be a good way to end the half. Got George Moore kicking off. He's gone for a short kick. Is that Joe Coyd come up with the ball?
Well done from the guy. Get a hand on the ball and knock it back.
So Adam Shaw taking the ball in. A few metres gained from the man. What was that? I didn't quite see it.
High tackle there.
Oh, high tackle. Here's the ball to Nick Hardins. And George Moore at dummy half. Gives the ball to Reese Goo. Takes a hit up. Five metres out from the line. George scoots. Scoots. It's held up, I believe. Big John Valenteri taking a hit in. He's held up short.
Done well to hold him
Yeah.
back there. He's a big fella. Back to one as well for Medway. There's back to one again. I think that'll be Medway's ball, first one.
Thought the card was going to come out. That scrum down Medway's ball. Lewis Hollidge, yeah. Lewis Hollidge.
Got it right then, got it right.
He was in our 2021 Grand Final winning team. Was that Lewis Hollidge with the ball?
Might be in again.
And George Moore at dummy half gives it to Nick. Well defended. Ball comes out to Joe Coyd. George Moore at dummy half. Gives the ball to John Valenteri.
He's got a dummy in him as well.
Yeah. He's still going. Done well to hold him up. The ball comes out to Lewis. George Moore at dummy half gives the ball to Joe Coyd. Joe Coyd puts the grubber in. Oh, it's intercepted.
Oh, he's unlucky there.
We're going to chase. We're going to chase
Winger's
down.
fast, though,
We're going to chase him down. The Dragons have chased him.
There's Chris Hayden with the intercept from the kick. Looked like he needed a map to the try line.
Oh, great tackle by Reese Goo. Great tackle.
There's Rich
We've
Williams
gone
with
for
the
the legs
offload.
tackle.
.16 points up. Do you take the two?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he's gone for the tap.
Oh, you can't do that.
It's a bit cheeky.
Yeah.
Being cheeky.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
They go for the try. Good defence by Medway. 3 men in that tackle.
Dougie Creighton to Adam Sim. Oh, drop ball by Callum Linton. He's trying to get another one.
Oh.
Oh, pushing and shoving.
The London Chargers getting a bit salty.
That was Josh Triglawn, 19 years old, and has joined this year.
Keen to make a statement.
Yeah, well, his dad Nick's here, so and apparently his granny Mary's watching in Australia in Parramatta.
Oh, nice.
So I'm sure he's just little love tap.
Coming on the field now is Tom Coyd. He's the England wheelchair rugby league coach. He won that last year. Yeah, last year. Won the wheelchair rugby league grand final. The sport is evolving. It's really good. A few of the boys getting involved with the wheelchair rugby league. He's just been got himself MBE as well.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, he's doing good.
That's half time by the looks of, is that half time? No, it's a penalty. Sorry. It's the way he blew the whistle. Oh.
Yeah.
It's half time.
Half time.
Don't know.
Yeah. I mean, our prop Adam Dady, I don't think he would be kicking.
Well, he might have it in him. But yeah, and well, though we spent the last minute of that half with Chargers winger getting a telling off.
Yeah. Sure, the coach will be onto him.
Well, we'll leave it there for half time, and yeah, we'll rejoin. I think it's 26-10. So all to play for. Though.
And we are back.
It's Cole bringing the ball forward for Chargers. And it's a knock on there.
Dragons get possession. Knock on from the Chargers.
You couldn't have asked for much more than that to start.
Yeah, great start to Dragons second half. Hopefully it continues that way. And I believe Reece Demek has come onto the field as an interchange.
Fastest man in Malta.
Yeah, he's a 400-metre international sprinter for Malta. And he plays Malta Rugby League. Shout out to his brother Kane Demek as well, playing for Cornwall.
Interesting, Malta connection. Then we have a guy at Chargers who's played for Malta as well, Joe Briggs. So they must have played together, I would imagine.
I believe so. Opportunity wasted by the Medway Dragons. Now we're defending.
1 too many.
Some offloading from the Chargers, but ends up in a knock-on. So ball back to Medway. 3 sets, 3 knock-ons so far. Good start.
Getting them nerves out. All to play for. Last game of the season. Adam Shaw with the ball. And we've got Lewis Hollidge in that hooker. Gives it to Ollie Dawes. Gaining a nice few metres. I think the Medway Dragons have got a shape coming on. Gone to the short side. Lewis has dummied. Just over the 20. Got Nick Hardings in at 9. Gives the ball to Mason O'Neill.
Craig Montero coming out the line there with the tackle.
See if we can create something. And we've got an update on the score, 28-10. See if the Dragons can pull one back. Lewis is going for the line. He's held up short. Got Stan Norris in at 9. Gives it to Joe Coyd. Tries to get a kick in.
Yeah, unfortunate. Offside.
Fortunately, it's the wrong game he wants to be playing football.
Well, he was trying to kick it in the first half.
Yeah.
So. Some good pressure from Callum Linton there.
Good line speed from Chargers so far.
Ooh.
I mean, you probably won't see a worse kick for touch that actually got there than that.
Just about.
I feel like the Medway player just assumed it'd be fine.
Oh, and a big hit by Lewis Hollidge. In the defence, we've got Joe Coyd on the short side. Oh, great tackle. Who's down injured? Ollie Dawes. Looks to be okay. We've got Mac Perry at the back. Great take by Mac Perry.
I think Chargers will be happy just to get it out their half, not have dropped the ball. Get
Ball's
back into
come
the
to Lou
grind.
Baker. Oh, it's a brilliant run by Lou Baker.
It's a good job he didn't pass that. It'd have been a mile forward.
Got Nick Hardings coming in at 9. Another carry by Mac Perry.
That's back to 1.
Lewis Hollidge.
Got Nick Hardings taking the scoot from the dummy half row, making them 10 metres, leaving one injured. Oscar Wells on the run. Oscar Wells on the run. We've got Adam Shaw trying for the line. Held up short. Lewis back in at the dummy half roll. Ball comes to Stan Norris, back to Joe. Back to Ollie Dawes. A little grubber kick in. Just gone
too
dead.
far, but it's a penalty. It's like the kicker was took out. Or one of the chasers. So it'll be another set for Medway. Chargers will look to defend, but they're knocking on the door. There's a few being dragged off here and with injuries.
That is Toby. Toby taking the hit.
A very physical game for the middle so far.
Adam Dady controlling the ball. Got Lewis Hollidge. Out to Nick Hardins. Back to Joe Coyd. To Adam Shaw. And to Reece Demek. Reece Demek for the corner. It's just
Very
been taken
close.
out into touch.
Unlucky. It's good defence from the Chargers getting across. It's Dave O'Connor taking charges from the 20. Sims is back at acting half.
I need a one marker. Ooh,
Knocked on by the Chargers.
knock on.
Maybe one past too many. Didn't expect that one.
Trying to get creative.
There's a lot of shouts from offside from both sets of supporters as well. Can hear Michael Scott from here.
I think half of ours need glasses as well.
I think there's a penalty for something, but I'm not entirely sure what.
And Nick Hardins with the tackle and Adam Dady. That Lewis Hollidge, Mason O'Neill.
It's Eric Sims going from. That's a great tackle.
Brilliant tackle.
And it's a knock on.
Brilliant tackle. So Lewis Hollidge.
Eric's going to look to do that in every play where there's a marker down, and generally he gets through as well. So yeah, he's always going to come on the back of it, and then that's a great tackle to cut him down and get the ball back.
Let's scrum down Medway's ball. See if we can make something happen. Adam Shaw with the carry. Getting a good few metres. Lewis back in at the dummy half roll. Back to Oscar Wells. Takes a hit of the line. We've got Adam Dady taking a run. Adam Shaw taking another hit.
Chargers very consistent, 3 men in the tackle.
A little chip over the top from Lewis Hollidge.
It's well fielded by the fullback, and he's going to bring it back with extras.
And Lewis Hollidge with the cover tackle. Yeah, he's a brilliant player, Lewis.
It's Dave O'Connor. Straight down the middle, as per.
That's Adam Shaw with a tackle.
Here's Mikey Shivers.
Kick's gone in the air. That's Cal Murray coming towards the ball.
Looks like Seabrook's come up with it and an offload to the winger. Looks to have kicked it.
And we've recovered in our try. Matt Perry. Has he got out? Tackle in the goal.
Going to be a dropout. I think Chargers will definitely be happy with that. The kick went straight up, but to get through.
And we've got one down. I believe Adam Shaw on the floor getting a helping hand from Tom. Back up to his feet.
I think we might see a sub here for Adam Shaw.
We've got Reece Goo. Gone for a long kick. Keeping it simple.
Yeah, it's Liam Seabrook.
Oh, and a knock
Little
on.
Knock on.
Knock on from the London Chargers.
It's probably fair to say it's been scrappy in the second half so
Yeah.
far.
The heat's getting to the boys. And that is Louis Baker on the run, has made a break. Just outside the 30. Aaron Masters, Stan Norris on the ball, just on the 20. Lewis back in at the number 9. Oscar Wells on the run.
Chargers definitely on the back foot.
And goes to Nick Hardins. To the old dummy pass we know and we love.
No surprise.
Goes back to Oscar Wells.
Oh, it's a
I
good
believe he's
tackle
held
from
up.
Addy on the line. It's the last one.
And Lewis out of 9. Back to Stan. Gone to a kick for the corner.
Looks like it was a little knock on from
Gone by
Medway.
Aaron Marston there.
Good play though, good shape. Got to that 5th tackle.
It's Chris Bree bringing it away for Chargers.
And Lewis is up in his face.
Good line speed there by Dragons.
A lovely 3-man tackle by the Dragons.
Oh, and Addy makes a break. Eric's chasing through. Eric's got pace, but it looks like the 400 metre runner will probably catch him.
Oh, he's running sideways. Who knows where he's going?
There's an offload from somewhere. And again, it looks like Charger in such a
Comes
good
into touch.
Good cover of defence.
He's a big boy, Chargers number 17.
Yeah, Addy, like I say, he's an ex-semi-pro for Gateshead. I think he saw the line and was hoping that someone would get with him pretty quickly, but you know, I
Like
had faith he'd make it. But
like any prop forward who breaks the line, doesn't know where to look.
Chargers will be a little disappointed that they didn't get something on the back of that, but they'll probably be glad that they're not defending their own line for now.
Got scrum down on the 30. Gives the ball to Aaron Masters. Sorry, Oscar Wells. Oscar Wells on the ball now.
Royal Engineers rugby league player.
Yeah. The ball comes to
Risky.
Reese Goo. Nicknamed the Beastie. Ball comes to Nick Hardins. Back out to Joe Coyd. Back to Ollie Dawes. To Mac Perry. And that's been called
It's a penalty, I think another hit off the ball, maybe, as they moved it wide.
a tackle off the ball.
Good run by Matt. His first season transitioning from Union to League.
I think Adam Davidy's having a word with the ref. How long we got left, sir?
Chargers are doing a bit of a group huddle. Maybe saying, stop hitting people off the ball.
There's Lewis Hollidge kicking for touch. He finds it just on the 20-metre mark. We've got Nick Hardins taking the ball. Gives the ball to Louis Baker. Louis Baker. We got Lewis back in at the number 9. Gives the ball to Adam Dady, to Joe Coyd, to Stan Norris. Back on to Aaron Musters on the line.
Chargers offside, another penalty.
And Adam Dady near enough at the line. It's been driven back.
Good defence from Chargers on the line.
Oscar Wells taking a hit. Lewis has gone himself.
There's definitely space on that far side if Medway can ship it. It's taking its time. Looks like there's a bit of an injury.
And a great try. And that takes it to 28-14. And we've got
A needed kick by Medway.
Mac Perry to take the conversion. Let's make it 28-16. And standing next to him is Medway Dragons founder, OBE Martin Coyd. And he gets the kick, which takes it to 28-16.
Lovely kick by Matt Perry.
Let's see if the Dragons can keep this up, keep this form going.
Yeah, I think the Chargers will boot this long and hopefully keep Medway in their own half of it. I'm sure that's what the plan will be.
You can hear all the Dragon supporters. Come on, the Dragons.
You definitely have one guy there who's a one-man crowd, right?
That is shout out to Sean Basden, Medway Dragons' finest fan.
We have one of them, Michael Scott, and it looks like he's bringing me a beer, so
Oh.
I will not say anything bad.
That's what you want.
The ball comes down to Cal Murray. You got George Moore back in the dummy half. Scooted himself. Has gone to Toby.
Some good yards for Medway there.
We've got the ball to Nick Hardins. Nick Hardins taking a run. And And George passes the ball to Mason O'Neill with the nice line. A quick play the ball, gets Adam Dady on the ball rolling, making good meters.
Team captain.
Dave O'Connor did well then on the back foot.
Slow play the ball. Ball comes to Lewis Hollidge. A little crossfield kick. Crossfield kick to Louis. I know he's just out in touch.
Interesting kick, good kick. Some good defence on the right hand side from Chargers.
I thought that was good shape from the Dragons. So switching up, a little bit different. That's Adam Dady with the tackle. Nick Hardins and Toby putting a big shift in today. That's George Moore and Oscar Wells with the tackle.
Yeah, it's Chris Hayden bringing it away from the centres. And this is Chris Bree.
Solid tackle by Dragons.
It's done well there, Oscar. Not to let him slip the line.
It's another good line from Addy. Not really sure what's going on in back play, but it's a penalty to the Chargers.
Is that an offside position?
I think you might have just tackled him a little late or something. Didn't see much in it. Looks like it's the Dragons' turn for a telling off.
I'm sure the boys will be getting a telling off.
Good support from both sides here today.
London Chargers find the touch. Oh, they've gone for the quick. Oh.
I think they'll keep trying it. They're not going to get away with it.
Maybe one time. That's a good solid tackle.
It's Rich Williams taking it in there. Dave O'Connor with another carry. He's done a lot of carries today.
Put in a good shift. I don't think he'd be too happy about that.
Strong run from what looks like Mikey Shivers, and I think he's over.
I believe he's over.
Let's try. It is Mikey Shivers. Fun fact for him, apparently, is he's a proud New Zealander despite being born in Brisbane. And his mum Sharon's in the stands.
Ah, lovely. Proud Kiwi.
Yeah, Mikey will be happy with that. He's got a few tries this year.
Did he play rugby over in Australia?
I assume he did. I assume he did. I think it was maybe Australia or New Zealand, one of the two.
No, they love their rugby over there, the NRL.
He's a London Kiwi rep 2018, Hornby Panthers 2012, 2015. And he has a great ability to look tired no matter the state of the game.
That's always handy, especially when someone's trying to run at you.
The Chargers missed that kick, I think. So I think that brings it to 32-16.
Yes, 32-16.
Who was that on the kick?
That'll be Ollie Boss, who's a ex-Nottingham. We've got a few ex-Nottingham University guys within the team, about 3 or 4 of them. But he would have wanted that one, make it 18 points.
And we've got George Moore kicking off for the Medway Dragons.
Craig Montero's going to take it in. He's Chargers chairman. He was part of the South London Storm before the Chargers were even started to merge together. So, big part of the club. Also today, and I don't want to jinx him, but he hasn't dropped it yet, so that would have been trending odds on.
You know the commentators jinx.
But yeah, he's either a line breaker or a knock on, one or the other.
Only one marker from the Dragons. See if they'll pursue that. No fullback at home.
It's a nasty bounce.
Scruffy kick collected by Dragons. Goes to Matt Perry.
We've got George coming in at number 9, distributing the play. Goes to Riley Carpenter.
One of the younger players in the team.
Yeah, coming up through the youth ranks. Doing well for himself. And a kick over the top.
By Lewis Hollidge.
Oh, and it's brilliant kick.
He's really unlucky if this goes out. He's really unlucky.
Just too long. The vision was there.
I'll say Chris Bree on the wing knew that was gonna do that. I'm not sure he actually thought it was, but we'll give it to him.
He had that all planned out.
And he's Jimmy Jones, the Prince of Wales.
Charges on the attack.
If you want to meet Jimmy after the game, you'll find him at the Northcote in Clapham, regular.
Likes his dancing.
Practices stepping on and off the pitch, yeah.
And that's a knock on from the Chargers. Looks to be, that'll be scrum down Medway Dragons ball. And we've got John Vallateri warming up on the bench. The flying Fijian. Got Adam Shaw taking a run. Oh, fended off the London Charger defender. And George coming in at dummy half. Gives it to Reece Goo. Takes a big hit up. Great defence by the Chargers.
Looks like Medway are strung out left.
George Moore to Toby Hanson.
Adam Sims shouting for the Chargers to get across. You can see Medway lined out.
And the ball comes to Joe Coyd.
He keeps hold of it.
We're going to get a quick play. Comes to Riley. Taking a strong carry in.
14 there for Chargers. A proud Irishman, born in Croydon.
Ball comes to Joe Coyd.
Loose ball.
Out the ball to Mac Perry. Comes back to Stan Norris. And Stan's just been caught. And that's a turnover ball. Don't think Martin will be too happy with that set.
Really impressive strength shown by Riley considering his age.
See if the boys can make up for that in their defence.
Yeah, I think Chargers coach Marty, who's new to the club this year. He'll be pretty happy about that. He's from Australia and he used to coach a lot of people, including the New South Wales Police and City, a lot of police teams in West Tigers development. Was that a knock on?
Was that a knock on by the London Chargers?
Yeah, looks like a big hit on Dougie Crichton.
There's a big hit by the big flying Fijian, John Vallateri. Another one of Army Rugby League.
So how many guys have you got registered and things in the club? Have you got like big backlog of players or?
I'd say got about 40 plus.
Big numbers. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, usually at home games there's a lot more. The away games is like, but so we still get a strong. That's Adam Shaw on a big run, just outside the 20-metre mark. George looking for a fast play. Ball comes to John. Oh.
Knocked on by John.
I think the opposition scared him.
Oh, and a penalty. Double down on it.
Discipline needs to be better from the Medway Dragons.
High tackle.
Solid set of defence needed here by the Dragons.
Moyes taking the ball in for charges. Another of the Nottingham Uni alumni.
That's a good tackle by Reece Gooey. That's Joe Coyd with the shot.
Well, Jimmy Jones riding one there
Trying
and
to.
making a few more yards.
Flying for Jim, flying in there.
Harry Normanton out the back. That's the last for charges. It's going to come back to Ollie Boss probably for the kick. Eventually.
Puts the grubber through and Adam cleans it up nicely.
Shaw, good fend off. Let's see what Dragons can do here on
Yes.
attack.
Charges getting men in defence though.
Aaron Marston,
Tackled
driven
by the
back.
Aaron. That's Georgian at number 9.
To Reece.
Ball comes to John, gives a dummy.
Valetieri on the ball.
Charges are flying in every time he gets it, trying to slow him down. Need
Good
3 or
line
4 of
speed
them.
from the Chargers here on defence.
Ball comes to Lewis Hollidge, who kicks the outfield.
It's a great kick there.
Kick
It's a
from Lewis. Big
Just
save
outside
from
the 20.
Saris here.
And then tackled by Mason O'Neill.
slow to get up is Harry Normanton. This is Cash Radford. That's great.
Oh, great hit.
Lovely tackle by Dragons there.
Great hit by the number 9, Lewis Hollidge. Trying to get the Medway Dragons the ball rolling. Ball comes to Louis Baker. And George Moore out of number 9. Gives the ball to Mason O'Neill on the line. And comes to Reece. Back to Lewis.
Craig Montino getting the line. He's got the ball.
And the ball's gone.
Oh. He doesn't know what to do.
It doesn't look too quick. We've chased him down.
Lucky
We're going to be
escape for
hearing
Dragons.
about that for days from Craig.
Lewis is flying in.
It's a big hit there after the pop.
A big hit from Lewis. Trying to redeem himself.
It's getting a bit feisty.
This is why we love the grand finals.
Tensions flying
And George Moore with the tackle. And Lewis again.
Very consistent player, Lewis.
Out to Chris Hayden. He's looking inside. I wouldn't be surprised if Chargers just look to roll it in and keep it down here, if I'm honest.
And going for the grubber kick through. And
I
that's cleaned up by Mason O'Neill.
think he went for it, but didn't quite get what he wanted.
Good reaction from Mason there to jump on that.
And that's 2 of the injured. 2 Chargers gone down. Time stopped.
The score's still 32-16.
Yep, 32-16 still the scoreline. Sure the Dragons will be wanting to push the ball over. A few more tries.
Not sure how long's left, but I imagine they probably need one pretty soon. Cash Radford's coming off injured.
You've got Joe Coyd in at dummy half. Gives the ball to Adam Dady. And slow play the ball from the captain. And the ball has gone backwards. And Chargers turn it over.
Mikey Shivers is a bit of a hole for him.
Lovely line.
And he's going in. Second one for Mikey Shivers.
He's done enough.
It's probably the furthest he's ever run.
So he doesn't run anymore.
That'll be 36-16.
36-16. Running away with it a little bit now.
I think it's been a bit closer than 36-16. The odd try here and there. Odd last ditch attempt. I can't speak.
It's been a good game. Through the middles, 100%.
A lot closer, I think, than the scoreline shows.
I think the boys, the Medway Dragons, look like they're out on their feet.
Chargers kick.
Yeah, that'll be Ollie Boss. Didn't get the last one, so I'm sure he'll be wanting to knock this one over. We're probably getting... Assuming we're getting towards the end of the game. Ref's having a look at his watch. I think we are going to kick off though.
Yeah.
I don't know quite how long's left.
Another set of 6 tackles, I believe.
Dragons really just playing for pride here.
I think at the end, if we're calling people out, I think from the Dragons' perspective, Lewis Holridge.
Lewis Holridge, yeah.
Very, very, very good.
He got man of the match in our last grand final that we won against Brixton in 2021.
Very strong and consistent player.
Quality player, yeah. And I believe that kicker's gone to us. It's gone past the 10.
Yeah, it definitely went past the 10. It'll be Medway's ball. I think for the Chargers, Dave O'Connor's had a lot of runs. Mikey Shivers has got 2 tries. So I think there's some good performers all round, really. It's a hot day. I'm glad I'm in here. I'm not actually playing.
Yeah.
Player rugby at the New River Stadium.
We've got Reese coming in for a carry. Getting some meters, just over the 20-metre mark.
Good run by Reese Demet. Very slippery.
And George out of dummy half.
Just
Ball to Adam Dady.
Bet loose there by Dragons.
Ball comes to Adam Dady to Nick Hardins. To Stan.
The rare Nick Hardins pass.
I believe
It's a penalty to Dragons. I'm not exactly sure what the ref gave, but it's one of Mikey Shivers or Craig Montero. They're both. And it's 10 minutes.
he's gone to the bin.
Oh, oh, it looks like it's Chris Bree. Maybe a slight late shot.
The yellow. It's been shown that the yellow's gone to the bin.
Let's see if Dragons can capitalise on the man advantage.
Was that Marcus Shivers?
No, it was Chris Bree, the winger. I thought it was a penalty for in the tackle, but it looks like it was a. There's been a few late shots, so maybe the refs had enough.
The ball comes to Adam Shaw. We've got George in at dummy half. Comes to Adam Dady. Back to Joe Coyd. To Nick Hardins.
Lovely run by Nick Hardins.
He's been gone into touch.
Sims and Seabrook getting over there and knocking him into touch. It's good defence.
That's scrum down London Chargers ball.
Defence by Chargers there.
Moyes taking
Line
it
speed
away.
by Dragons there to meet the Chargers man.
Another good tackle by Adam Shaw. We've got Dan Goodall just coming onto the field. Reece Goo has come off. See if Dan can make a late minute impact.
It's Adam Sim going for the long kick.
We've got Nick Hardins back at fullback.
It's a nice take by Nick. What can he do with it?
And the ball comes to Aaron.
Chargers getting men in
By
the
the brick
tackle.
wall of Chargers. Dan Goodall.
Dan Goodall with the first carry. Good carry by the big man. The ball comes to Riley.
Chargers getting the men in again.
And George Moore at the dummy half scoots.
Mason O'Neill.
Gives the ball to Mason on the line. Ball comes to Adam Dady. Back to Joe Coyd. Joe Coyd puts a grubber in. And the fullback's there, but Joe Coyd's coming.
A bit of a mix-up from Harry Normanton, but gets it out just about. The bounce did
there,
it.
but saved.
There's a few of the Chargers boys with a bit of cramp. She's surprised, and given they're all elite athletes.
Counting down the clock. And that'll be a goal line drop out from the London Chargers. The ball comes to Stan Norris and Dan Goodall on the run.
A few of the Chargers boys flying in there. Rich Williams called. Mikey Shiv.
I'm sure he'll feel that in the morning. Reece Demek on the ball.
Driven backwards.
Jules can create something out of 9.
Nick Hardins.
There's probably a bit of space on the short side.
George has gone to the blind side, giving the ball to Mason O'Neill.
Good run from Mason.
Just 5 metres out from the line. And I believe that's a
forward pass, I think.
forward pass. Oh, Oh, thought that was more flat, but
I mean, we're right online, and it's a bit harsh. That's the end of the game.
that's it.
That's a Chargers victory.
Congrats to Chargers. Unlucky Medway.
Yep. Always another year.
Good play from both teams, really.
Yeah, yeah, no, good play.
While we're in here, do you want to throw a man of the match for the Chargers? Obviously, Lewis is going to be yours. He's been great.
Yeah, so who was it? So we're going to do a man of the match for London Chargers. That'll be Mikey Shivers. We thought he had a good game. It's a quality play to him. So yeah.
Yeah, I think for Medway, number 9, Lewis Holledge.
Holledge.
Keep saying Holridge. Sorry,
Lewis
mate.
Holledge. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Anyway, Chargers, I think it's finished up 38-16,
Yeah.
so
That wraps us off to the 2023 London Grand Final.
Shout out to our sponsor, Sanjay from City Water Medway Dragons, because it wouldn't really be possible without him. He's really helped us this season.
Please,